is a public building. This is a public building.
You want to get arrested?
Are you threatening me with arrest?
Yes, I am.
Who's gonna arrest me?
I am going to place you under
Who's
arrest.
gonna? You can't arrest me. You don't have no authority over.
I
You don't have any weapons on you or anything, do you?
No, me? Are you kidding? No, that's against religion.
Can I see your hands, though? Your hands are hidden somewhere.
It was in my crotch.
Just keep your hands out.
Let me see. Is because I'm Muslim? I don't have weapon.
I don't know what your nationality is. I'm just asking you to get
Oh,
your hands
I'm a
This is like somebody has no business here taking pictures of people that haven't.
So God told you this?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm not moving. And don't raise your voice for me.
I've got a problem.
And said they didn't care about it.
ID on you? I do, but I don't need to give it because I'm not violating any laws or anything. We're just out here walking.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on, so I need that.
Facing criminals, no problem. Keeping the peace, easy. But facing a citizen with a camera, extreme tension. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some intense encounters between police officers and citizens, all over a simple camera. No weapons, no threats, just a camera with a unique power capturing the truth. And sometimes the truth makes people uncomfortable. When the camera records everything, how will the police react? Will the citizens stand their ground? Let's break it all down and find out. What, mew? Security guard misunderstands Florida law. Police arrive to continue the mistake.
I'm not leaving. Show me
Violating the law.
what law am I violating?
Florida
What law?
statute
That's
102
inside.
States very
That's
clearly
inside.
that in any polling place.
That's
Today's video opens with a tense situation at a community center in Fort Myers, Florida. A citizen arrives to peacefully record a video, but is quickly confronted by a security officer who not only has a half understanding of the law, but also presumes he has the authority to arrest and handcuff a person for simply exercising his constitutional rights. Things escalate when the police are called. So what exactly happened? Let's find out.
all these people are here to vote. How you doing? Come on. How you doing? We got all these people outside.
You can't be voting.
Oh, excuse me. Who are you? Who are you, man? Who are you? I mean, I'm not bothering anybody. Leave who alone? Why don't you leave me alone? How's that? All right. Oh well. Sorry. You're being videotaped everywhere you go these days. Oh well. You're out in public, so. Sorry, lady. All these people here are gonna go vote. Voting.
Gentlemen, photography is not permitted in the polling place.
What was that? What do you mean? Hold up. I know the law, so don't come at me like sideways. I can't be in there. Listen. I can't be in there. And who are you?
I'm here to provide security.
Who are
for
you?
voting.
Is your security?
That's correct.
Okay, you don't enforce the law at all. You don't know what you're talking about. This is a public building.
You're arrested.
This is a public
You
building.
want to get arrested?
Are you threatening me with arrest?
Yes, I am.
Who's gonna arrest me?
I am going to place you under
Who's
arrest.
gonna? You can't arrest me. You don't have no authority over me.
like to be the demonstrator?
Call your supervisor.
I don't need to call my supervisor.
Yeah, well, I don't know who you are.
You with the Florida statute say.
What statue is that? Show me. Show me the statue. Show me the
It'll be
statue. In there.
It'll be at the bottom of the arrest report. You gotta leave.
I'm not leaving. You have no authority to arrest me.
I'm gonna demonstrate that authority right now.
Bro, we're just taking video. Get the sheriff. I'm not leaving this place. I'm not leaving. Show me.
Violating the law.
What law am I violating?
Florida
What law?
statute
That's
102
inside.
States very
That's
clearly
inside.
That in any polling place.
That's inside.
don't know.
I do this for a living. You don't know what the hell you're talking
I'm gonna have
about.
to do it outside, sir.
I'm not doing it outside.
Sir,
You're not gonna put your hands on me either. No, I'm not gonna get arrested. No, I'm not.
sir.
If the sheriff is educated enough,
sheriff's office is on the way.
okay, I don't even know who the hell you are. You need to kick rocks. Your job is to observe and report. No, I'm not leaving.
The security guard immediately tried to stop the citizen from filming, citing Florida law. But let's take a look at Florida Statute 102.031, Section 5, which states, no photography is permitted inside a polling room or early voting area, except to photograph one's own ballot. So what does this mean? It's crystal clear. Inside a polling room, filming is prohibited, but outside, the law says nothing about restricting it.
I'm not leaving. You're violating my rights.
this point,
You're trying to
not
violate. Yeah,
violating
you
your
are.
rights whatsoever.
Yes, you are. It's
You are
inside.
violating
It's
law.
inside. You have no idea what you're talking about. Educate yourself on the law, man.
Fully educated.
No, you're not. No, you have no idea what you're talking about. I don't care. At this point, what?
given a lawful order to leave the
You're no police officer. You have no authority over me. Diamond Security, you need to kick rocks.
I have the authority.
You need to kick rocks.
The Lee County Supervisor of Elections.
No, you don't. You need to kick rocks. You're not gonna arrest me, nothing. You don't have no authority over me. These people are wrong, dude. This is a community center. This is a public building. And it's in there. No, you're not. You are violating your own self right here, looking like an idiot.
You're violating the law.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm taking video of the building. I don't care about that.
This is a polling place.
This is not a polling place. The polling place is in that room. The polling place is in the room. I don't care about your lawful order. I don't have authority over me. No, you don't. You have, no, listen, do you have, okay, what's the reason? What's the reason?
Because you are violating Florida Statute 102.
Videotaping is not a crime. It's in there.
Voting is going on.
That is bull crap. You have no idea what you're talking about. I do this all over the country. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm taking video of the building. All right, guys. So this not even right here. It's where they do their little games and play cards and whatnot. If the cop is educated enough to educate, we'll see when the cops come. We'll see when the cops come.
Yep. I'm just keeping an eye on them.
How you
How you guys
doing?
doing?
Good.
You guys mind stepping outside?
Why is that?
Because you're not supposed to be recording in voting areas.
Can I get a supervisor? Yeah, can you give me a supervisor? Because this is a public building and the law states in there.
Correct, but there's voting going on.
Yeah, but that's in there, not out here. I have a right to be out here and record.
But there's voting. There's early
It's
voting,
inside though.
Right.
Again, it's inside, not here.
Right.
What's your name and badge
The
number?
entire thing is early voting.
No, it's not.
Deputy Mandela, my ID number is 2010.
The law states inside. I can't be inside. I know what I'm doing, man. I'm just taking video of the building. That's it. I was leaving.
But again,
That's it.
there's early voting. It's everywhere. Okay.
The law states that I can record. I can't record inside. I can record out here. This is not voting.
Okay.
Yeah. I get a supervisor, please. All right, cool.
No, I'm just.
This is why I'm missing security guards. In my point of view, don't deserve them.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let me see what they're talking about. Yeah.
So you guys can obviously record out here. Again, not inside.
Oh yeah, I can.
Do you guys have your IDs on you?
ID. Did I commit a crime? Did I break the law? Oh, do you know how the trespass laws work?
I do. Would you like to
Okay, so yeah, of course. You got to give me you got to tell me to leave, and it's got to be a lawful reason for me to leave a public area. If I don't leave,
Get out of here.
if I don't leave, then you can get my ID. You got to give me a warning. Yeah, you got to give me a warning. You're misinformed on the law, sir.
You want to explain to them that you want them to trespass?
He can't trespass me off a public building, sir.
Not only is
So
voting
you're turning this into a crime then. This is a protected activity. Yes, it is. Can I just get your supervisor? Can I just get your supervisor, man? If he's trespassing me, I'll leave, and then that's my warning
And
to leave.
that's what we're working on. So
Okay. No, if I don't leave, listen, but you're turning this into a crime. I have a right to record everywhere there, besides inside the room. That's how the law works, man. Not just because he wants me gone from here, that doesn't mean that's how the law works. But why? What crime did I commit? It's got to be a crime in public.
You're recording.
That's not a crime. That's a First Amendment protected activity. It's not a crime.
Again, you're recording in a voting area. It is early voting. You're not recording inside the building.
Again, it's inside the polling place. That's how the law works. Why didn't you look it up? You want me to look it up for you?
No, you don't have to.
You don't want me to look it up
I
for
looked
you?
up on the wall right here.
Okay, well, I'm not inside the polling. I'm outside here. And if you're going to trespass me, and if you're going to take me to jail, and I'll leave on my warning, then that's under threat of arrest. You're trespassing me under threat of arrest.
I'm not trespassing.
Okay, I'm not giving my ID. I'm not giving my ID.
Which one?
So in other words, can we record inside? Or what happens if we record? What would happen? Are you going to take me to jail? Yeah, absolutely. I guess you guys don't know the law. You guys should know about this, dude. It's inside the polling room. That's how the law works. I can pull it off for you right now. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't know. He has it right here.
I got it right there.
Do you want to read it? You want to read it? What's it? One something? What is it? 1, 2? Hold on, go back to
Public versus private property.
It's right on the thing. I don't know it from the top of my head, dude.
It's just the line out here, not inside.
So what would happen if I go inside recording? Are you going to take me to jail? Why don't you look up the statute?
Who said I was taking you to jail?
I'm asking you. I'm asking because it looks like you want to trespass me, man.
That's what they want. Yes, they would like a trespass. Explain to you.
Okay, but you can't just trespass me for no reason.
Where the actual early voting starts on.
Can you look up the statute code, please?
For the early voting?
Yeah, look up the statute. It's inside the polling room. I know what I'm doing. I do this, man. I came peacefully to record the building. I don't care about the polling.
As the media is not listed under Florida State Statute 1020331, subsection 3, they are therefore not authorized to be within a polling place.
Yeah.
Photography, stop.
Exactly.
Under Florida State Statute 102.
It's in the room, man. That's why the room is there for.
No photography is permitted in the polling room or early voting
Exactly.
area.
No, not outside the room. You are wrong, bro. You're reading that wrong, dude. Outside, I can record the area. No, I understand it. The area is inside. You have no idea what you're talking about, sir. No, I can record it in the building too. That's just not part of the polling.
This is early voting area.
No, it's inside. It's inside, sir. It's inside. It's the room.
You're seeing how they're letting people
That's why the room is separated.
You see how they're letting people in one by one?
Okay, I don't have all day here, man. So if I go inside the building, are you gonna arrest me? If I record inside the building?
As soon as you want to ID yourself to trespass, or they come out here and say they're gonna trespass you, yes, ma'am.
So if I leave right now under threat of arrest.
If I threaten you?
No, under threat of arrest, I'll leave. I know, but I'm asking.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Okay, so I'm not trespassing. I'm not getting trespassed.
No,
I'm not gonna give my ID.
Okay.
So give me a warning and I'll leave.
I've been telling you.
Give me a warning and I'll leave. And then I'm gonna go file a complaint. No, you don't have to. See, you don't need my ID for that.
I do for a trespass.
No, you don't. You can put down good citizen. No, you don't. Am I being detained?
No, you're not detained.
Okay, so I can leave right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna go file a complaint on you right now.
Goodbye. Deputy Mandela, right
What's
there.
your name? What's your badge number?
20101.
You have no idea how.
It's frustrating to watch how the police handled this. The security guard misinterpreted the law about filming inside a polling place, and when the officers arrived, they didn't correct the mistake. They doubled down on it, twisting the law to suppress this citizen's rights. The entire argument in this video revolves around the right to record in public and Florida Statute 102.031. If you have time, look it up yourself and tell me who was right and who was wrong. Private property but open to the public, county owned but no filming allowed. Ridiculous.
This is a public airport?
It is a privately owned airport accessible to the public. Yep.
No tax dollars here?
Well, it's owned by the county.
Another debate over civil rights unfolds, this time near Quad Cities International Airport in Moline, Illinois. With freedom of the press protected by the Constitution, a citizen decided to go there to film. But what was the obstacle this time? Police declared the airport private but open to the public and banned filming. Were civil rights violated again, or was there a surprising twist? Watch the video to find out.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
You guys shooting a project film or something?
Looking at airplanes.
Yeah, I get that. So,
Tried to see some come and land.
okay. Do you guys mind doing that on public streets? Not on private land?
This is a public airport?
It is a privately owned airport accessible to the public. Yep.
No tax dollars here?
Well, it's owned by the county of Rock Island.
That's
They do
public.
label it, I know. I can't explain it. I've tried to research it a couple of times, but it is labeled.
You do that.
It's not up to me. So, you guys, I have no problem filming and stuff. You have to do it for. Well, are you waiting for somebody on a?
We're gonna go buy airplane tickets.
If you have a ticket, that means you have business on property. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, we have business.
You don't have a ticket yet, do you? Okay, go ahead and purchase your tickets, then start filming.
Why is this? Why is this?
Because then you have business to be here.
Their business, we have multiple business?
Okay, I'm recording too, just to let you guys know I'm visual.
Yes.
So, you can buy online, yeah.
Yes.
And then you show me.
Why
Once
will you show
me
you though?
have a ticket, you can turn those back on.
But that don't make sense. You discriminate
I
against
don't make
us.
sense.
So
I don't make the rules. I enforce.
So if grandma takes a picture of granddaughter when she's leaving on the plane, that's against the law?
She's here on business because
She don't have a
she's
ticket.
leaving.
She don't have a ticket.
Would you have a family member here?
What-
We might.
I'm not here to argue.
I'm not either.
Would you guys like public land?
So we know for a fact this is public.
This is private.
It's public.
Private.
It's not true.
You guys can argue it. You can argue to
Yes,
the board of the trustees here if you want to. They're not here today. You guys are more than welcome to come. But right now, since this is a government facility,
There's your keyword. Government is public.
I'm not here to be second audited or First Amendment audited.
Why can we not take pictures?
I'm getting complaints. That's why I'm
So
here.
we're Muslim taking
It has nothing
pictures.
to do with any of that.
It certainly does. You say we can't film because you get complaints because we film?
When nobody said anything about Muslim. You brought that up.
There's no complaint for film.
This is highly unusual for two people to walk around with gimbals, microphones.
It's unusual
cameras, and all
to
that.
exercise rights. I mean, that's what it is.
Here's your choice. Turn them off, leave the property.
I need a threat of arrest for trespass.
You can trespass, you guys.
Yes, so we can deal with this in court.
Okay. I'm not going to be first minute audited. I get it.
Well, I don't think you do.
You have the right to film in certain locations.
This is.
But you guys.
So you
pull it up and
would
show
you
me it's
stop
public.
anybody
You guys need to
for?
prove that to me. It's your burden.
It says it's owned
We
by
don't
the county.
prove
Hold up.
nothing. We don't prove anything to you.
It's owned by the
But-
county. I did look at it.
We did
You
look
guys
up.
want a First Amendment audit me? Your burden to choose.
You even said it was owned by the county.
That's what I was told.
No such thing as private county.
Guys,
You know that.
come on.
It's not. Come on, we have rights in this country, and you need to respect them.
I do.
Well, you're not. You're trying to take us out of here because we film? That makes no sense. And you target because we're Muslim, and people
Has
get complaints.
Nothing to do with that. and
It's
I'm putting that
100%.
on record.
No, it clearly does. You said we got complaints. What for?
Suspicious.
That's not a crime.
activity of people.
What's
filming.
suspicious about exercising rights? You can't make that a crime.
I have a suspicious.
This is America. Filming in public is not a crime, officer. A few minutes ago, he admitted this was county property, and now he is trying to violate a citizen's rights? Whether it's county-owned or government-owned, it's funded by the people. And if it's public property, there's no legal reason to stop someone from being there, unless they enter a restricted area or break the law.
Nobody can come to the airport and take picture. 'Cause that's why you're stopping us, because we're taking picture.
I'm not saying that anybody can't come here and take a picture.
So why are we being targeted?
But you guys are walking around taking
We're looking.
videos.
First time here, man.
You don't have a ticket or business being.
Well, how do you know? We're going to buy
Your
tickets.
First Amendment right. That's what you're
No,
saying.
I am not saying.
It's exactly what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
did say this, sir.
This is a business.
Public.
This is a business.
It's public.
Public. Our business is checking out our public facilities, making sure that they're fine and everybody's doing a good job.
Then why are we being targeted for this?
You're not being targeted.
Well, we are.
You're trying to make it something it's not, guys.
Well, you just said we can't exercise our rights
I did
peacefully.
not say that.
You did. You said no pictures here. Turn it off.
I just need to know what's going
We're
on.
doing no crime. If you had suspicion of a crime, reasonable articulable suspicion.
I didn't suspect you of a crime. All right. If you guys want to hang out, I'll see if I can get an answer for you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the least I can do.
No.
I mean, we're not trying to do nothing. Just
And I'm not
exercise
telling you
rights,
how to
take
do
picture.
your job, but the best thing you can tell the
Kind
caller
of
is
sounds like you're
the best
trying
thing
a
you can
little
tell
bit.
that caller is they're not doing anything wrong. It's a First Amendment right. As
Well,
soon as you see them do something, just
Suspicion is usually an abnormality where something is not of common, right?
but not
Sure.
against-
We
But,
don't get people holding cameras, walking
exercising
around.
the right. That is the
we
right.
don't get this form of videography.
Why not?
Now, if someone comes up and says, "Oh, this is my kid doing this,"
We don't
and that,"
have to tell
I
you
get
though.
that, too.
But the whole point is, we don't have to tell you what we're doing. We're peacefully exercising our rights, not bothering anybody. And you're telling us we have to leave because somebody apparently called you, said we're suspicious, but you need a crime that we're suspicious of.
No, I get all that stuff. You know,
Well,
I
then
watch
what-
these videos with you guys.
well,
do
what
this too,
crime?
I totally get it.
What crime did we commit? Is it so hard to, honor your oath? I mean, once you start saying, hey, you can't film here, you can't exercise your First Amendment here, you can't do that, you have to leave. And then you're coming to say we have to show you our tickets and everything?
Well, okay, so like our policy is if you're on property and you stay at night, you gotta have a ticket to stay at night, right? because you have business here. You just can't let everybody just
Business is more than just using airplane. So no one can come here and look at facility? I mean, I don't
I'm
understand,
gonna call
man.
Chief. I'm gonna see what's going on. You guys mind hanging out? Maybe get a little bit of answers.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's fine.
policy that trumps our constitutional rights.
Yeah, member Popper. I don't understand. We're just peaceful.
Are you guys
We're,
from around here then?
we could be, sir. We could be your newest resident.
Oh, is
You
that
know,
your
we're-
car over there? Did you guys come in that vehicle?
Oh, how did you know?
Maybe.
That might not be us, though. I mean, we do nothing wrong, man. We're just out here exercising rights and looking at the airplane, and I don't understand.
I was just
Oh,
curious
it's okay. It's okay.
It's not every day that this happens. We have to check it out. So
I don't. Yes,
you don't have any weapons on you or anything, do you?
No, me? Are you kidding? No, that's against religion.
Can I see your hands though? Your hands are hidden somewhere.
It was in my crotch.
Let me see.
Is because I'm Muslim? I don't have weapon.
I don't know what your nationality is. I'm just asking you to get.
Oh,
your hands
I'm
out
American.
and see what's going on. So
I mean, I have nothing. Look, it's
I get
pants.
it.
I got
Fine. Just wanna
meat
make
in
sure I
there,
see
but
your hands. That's all. That's all.
I mean, this is. I don't understand why we
What's
can't
the
peacefully
purpose
exercise
of this,
rights.
I guess?
We're just looking at the airport.
Gotcha. Have you seen enough?
No, we just got here. Why can't we walk around in public out here, or why are we singled out?
Say that.
But this is what's happened. So he singles us out because he gets called or suspicious. What's suspicious about being Muslim and exercising First
Again,
Amendment?
We don't know what religion or anything you are.
Well,
I
we're
never
clearly.
heard a word about religion
Yes,
whatsoever,
but look,
so
what are we wearing? This is
I don't know what you're wearing. I have no idea.
burqa.
Well, we do this also for education. You're on. This is the public side. Inside's a little sketchy because there are some TSA federal positioning stuff in there. So if you're going to go and start filming, like say the TSA checkpoint area, which is closed, that becomes a federal issue.
Praise be.
Yes.
Now, wasn't rude. I was asking questions, trying to get information, figure out what's going on, and when the end outcome was we got answers, right?
Yes.
So, since we did talk and all this, can I get your guys' information?
I don't like to give this out, sir.
You, sir?
Muhammad Ibab.
Is that your real name? Can you
No.
prove
That's
that?
his undercovers.
If you give a false name to an officer now,
Only
That's
when
not
I
a
commit
crime.
Yes.
all right, let's not push it, okay? That's all I got, all right?
I hope we learned something valuable.
I didn't push the limit of not, so either are you. And
So
we came to that conclusion, and for that, I never detained you. I never assumed anything.
But
just
you did
asking
try-
questions. We had questions.
To
Now we
be
have
fair,
answers.
you did try kicking us out because you said suspicious, but you need a crime that you're suspicious of. And that's, I mean, if
And
we
I knew
can
that
learn
too.
from this, I mean, this is all we ask.
But to be fair to us as well, this is not a very common experience.
It
And that's
doesn't,
what it
yes,
is,
but
though.
in the land of the free, it doesn't have to be. Like, we have certain rights that have to
Yeah,
be
I
respected
understand
no
that,
matter what.
but-
It may be weird, but
Very
weird's not
close
illegal.
To a certain date, as we know, and people are alarmed. So
Well, that's who I don't care about
So,
their feelings, you
yeah.
know. We the whole
take
Patriot
care.
Act should never happen. Praise be. Look, but
If only the officers had listened and acknowledged the law from the start, they wouldn't have had to walk in shame now, right? They lied, then tried to patch up their lie with more lies. But this time, justice wasn't on their side. The law is the law. It can't be bent just because the police are uncomfortable. I don't like people doing like this, so get out of here.
Because you don't seem to have.
I don't like you.
You don't
I don't
seem-
like what you're doing.
Do you belong to the church?
Yes, I do.
And you don't like people? And you get.
Oh, I like people.
And you
I
get
just
on my
don't like
face now?
people doing stuff like
Next up, we have another audit at a church in San Gabriel, California. While exercising his rights on a public sidewalk, a citizen noticed a man watching him. When he turned to talk to him, he realized something. This was one of those people who love giving orders but have no clue about the law or civil rights. So let's see how he reacts when confronted with the freedoms every American has.
What are you doing?
What does it seem like I'm doing?
Church?
What are you talking about?
In this neighborhood, do you have any business taking pictures of people's cars?
Is there any of your concern?
I have concern when you know you're doing anything that's other than being a pedestrian.
Oh, so this is a private street?
No, it's not. It's a public
so then
street.
what's the point of
My
asking
point
me?
is that if you have any ideas of taking pictures of people's cars, move away, please. Okay?
You came out to me. I'm not moving away. I'm passing by. You started approaching me.
Okay.
Well, have a wonderful day.
No, I don't think so. Because you don't seem to have.
I don't like you.
You don't.
I don't like what you're doing.
Do you belong to the church?
Yes, I do.
And you don't like people? And you get.
Oh, I like people.
And you're
I
getting
just
on my
don't like
face now?
people doing stuff like this.
And you're getting on my face now like this? Is this Christian, or this is like a hateful church here?
No, this is like somebody has no business here taking pictures of people that haven't.
So God told you this?
Get out of here.
What are you
Get
talking
out of here.
I'm not moving. And don't raise your voice at me. I've got a problem.
Some people just love picking fights. They come up and get loud, even though the person they're yelling at isn't doing anything illegal, then blame the camera for making them uncomfortable. Filming on a public sidewalk isn't illegal, so feel uncomfortable when others exercise their right to record in public. Study the law and you can learn what is actually okay and what is not.
This guy is raising his voice at me.
I
For no
told
reason.
him he has no business taking pictures of people's cars.
For no reason. Did you hear what I said? He's raising his voice at me.
Okay, but
There's nothing wrong with that?
what's your purpose here, sir?
There's nothing wrong with that?
What's your purpose here?
I'm asking again. There's nothing wrong with that? He's raising his voice at me.
Okay, what's your purpose here, though?
Oh, so it's not a problem. I can raise my voice at him?
What's your purpose here?
Is this how you guys represent the church?
What's your purpose here, sir?
So you're not answering my questions, huh? Don't be raising my voice at me like that, man. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Absolutely.
You need to pray. You seem very carnal to me. The way you're raising your voice at people like that doesn't represent your church too well. And then this other guy doesn't even listen to what I'm saying. Wow.
I'm asking you a question and you're not responding.
Here.
No, sir. I think you're mistaken.
Why do you say that?
Side of worship.
Why do you say? I'm seeing the fruits right here, right now. Why would I be mistaken? I have proof.
Cars and he's just around, and we're having worship services, and I'm not sure why he's here. I've asked him, and he hasn't answered.
He can film anything he wants to. He
Okay,
has
sure.
that right.
Right.
He's not breaking any laws. He's
Right.
just taking pictures and filming, correct?
He was agitating a security guy, so as long as he leaves him alone. Okay, so if you could please talk about that.
Absolutely.
Because I realize even on public land.
He was shouting at me though.
Describe the harassment.
Well, just
Describe it. Go ahead.
if you could just
Oh, you were unable to
so we can
describe.
worship in peace.
Yes, sir.
Like I went inside. I haven't been inside.
Okay. And I'm sure you know all the rules and regulations you're
Absolutely.
public doing.
Yep.
Did you engage with him at all?
He came out to my face, started shouting at me.
Okay.
Very close to my face.
Okay. And
I
then what
have it
happened?
here right now. I'm not lying. You can laugh, but I'm not lying here.
Okay. Didn't touch you or anything, didn't hurt you?
He almost.
Okay. But didn't touch you, didn't hurt you?
No.
Okay.
No.
You're perfectly fine in what
I'm
you're
glad.
doing.
I'm glad he did.
All we're here for is education. And they were informed on what's right and what can be done. I'll talk to him too.
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Good day.
by the way, what's your badge number?
Deanda 116.
Yeah, and what is the? Can I get the incident number?
Incident number? Sure. Hold on a second.
He was telling me to get out of the street, to get out of the sidewalk. This boy right here.
Let's speak with him this
It's
way.
right here. I'm not lying. Video don't lie, my man. You should know that.
Hold on. These are all in Chinese. Let me get you.
Oh, okay. Video don't lie, sir.
Okay, sir. Here you go. The incident number for today, as well as my name and badge number.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Oh, you're afraid of the truth. You're not transparent, are you? Not too Christian-like, are you? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Deanda. Right there. My boys seem to have learned something today. This was your Sunday school. They don't teach you this in Sunday school. Do they?
Hopefully this security guard learned a valuable lesson today. Don't walk up and start yelling at people for no reason. Officer DeAnda from San Gabriel PD showed up and helped clear things up. But as soon as he left, here's what happened when the citizen stayed and continued exercising his rights.
No, I'm just trying to know where you're coming from and who you are.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I am.
Why you hide? Why you hide with the
Because people usually have bad breath, and because it's super sunny. And is that okay? Is this legal and this legal? Can I do that? Is that okay with you guys?
No.
Can I have your permission to wear a mask?
No.
And sunglasses?
No.
Do I need it?
Did you ask me for permission?
What?
If you could film me?
There's
No, you did not, did you?
there's no privacy. There's no expectation in privacy of
well,
privacy in public.
Only for us.
Check out the Supreme Court on that. But anyway, so yeah, this church is full of fantastic Christians, fantastic people. I should come here and bring my family here because you guys are overflowing with love.
You would find that we are.
There's no chip on my shoulder.
Yes,
by the way.
there is, sir. You're looking to cause trouble.
No, I'm not causing trouble. For once, no, for once.
The camera. What was that for? You know?
Pete, go home, Pete. Go have your coffee. Don't forget your meds. Come on. Yeah. Wow. Everybody has been mean to me today.
He's minding his own business.
Starting with the crossing guard. He was so mean to me.
He was mean?
Very mean. You want to see the video? I can show you the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, show me.
Just wait, because I need to see if I can find the real Christians here. I'm having trouble finding the real Christians here.
So many reactions to civil rights, yet most of them are negative. What does that tell us? That too many people still don't understand basic rights, and many people, maybe you, are still being hindered simply for exercising your legal rights. But remember, public recording is protected by law. If someone tries to stop you, stand your ground, don't film in there, or you'll get in trouble jail. Audit.
Yeah, if we can see what you see.
I mean, tint the windows if you don't want people filming in there. Because, like, look, for instance, you know, I can
Do not film in there. Do not film in there.
get your hands off of me.
Don't film in there.
I'm not an inmate. I'm not a...
For our final situation, we head to a detention center in Emporia, Kansas. A citizen visited the facility to ask about certain policies, including a ban on filming in public areas, all in the name of transparency. And the result? The only thing exposed here was a complete lack of professionalism and accountability from these public employees.
Wait. Are you like just a detention officer?
Yes.
So you're not a deputy?
No.
Okay. Maybe you can ask the deputy or something, or sergeant or something. Because if we can see in there, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, if we can see what you see.
I mean, tint the windows if you don't want people filming in there. Because, like, look, for instance, you know, I can
Do not film in there. Do not film in there.
get your hands off of me.
Don't film in there.
I'm not an inmate. I'm not an inmate.
Don't
touch me.
186 Central, you can call a police officer, escort these people out of here. They're disrupting. You're going to be out of here. Because you are. That's it.
Why are you battering me?
Oh, come on.
Don't grab me, dude. I'm not an inmate.
I didn't. I blocked you from filming.
He got it.
I don't care what you
You
do.
can't block me from filming
So I
it.
don't know what your deal is. If you have a
Okay,
problem with
okay.
the way the place runs, feel free to talk to the sheriff administrator.
I'm in the lobby. Go in there and mess with the inmates. Don't put your hands on me.
Well, you talk to the police or do whatever you need to
Okay.
do, okay?
We'll talk to the
That's
police.
fine. You're welcome to do that.
I will. We'll wait for him.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
We're just standing out here in the lobby.
Right. And you're free to do that.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is just
And
don't.
you walk around the building, film the
Yeah.
building.
All I'm saying is don't put your hands on me. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so you
But
stepped
you
in to film
made
him.
contact and I didn't consent
You
to
were breaking
contact.
the law when you started on the HIPAA stuff.
I'm breaking the law.
On the HIPAA stuff, you were.
No,
You
I'm
showed me
not.
on camera. Yes, you did.
We can't break it.
It's on you guys.
Okay.
Tint the
I'm
window.
not
Tint the
gonna argue
window
with you.
over there. I'm not going to argue with you. Tint the window.
I'm not
over.
arguing with you.
Okay.
You can argue with the administrator and the sheriff all day, but you're about to get in some trouble.
Okay. I'm going to get in some
you are.
trouble. Okay.
Because I know you're stepping over the boundary.
All right. You just said you're not an officer.
You're going to find out.
Are you an officer?
You're just going to find out. You're here to argue, obviously. I'm not going to argue.
You came out here. You came out here to us. We didn't
Because they
say
said yes.
messing with cameras.
That's what they told me.
This is a public area.
Listen,
You guys
you're
need
here to argue,
to.
I'm not wasting
Okay.
my time.
You already told me I can film
I'm
in
not
here.
wasting my time. You're free to do this, yes.
Yes.
Not in there.
But I'm not in there. I'm right here.
That's where you're trying to go.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get in
Okay.
jail.
If
Okay.
you-
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you guys.
Just save it for the deputies.
Okay.
because-
Yeah. Save it for the deputies. When they come in here and say, hey, if they're in here, as long as they're not in a secure area, they're good. Okay. Are you a deputy? You're a detention officer. Come on now.
With inmates.
That's y'all's policy. That's not the law. We're looking at it.
Well, let me ask you this: did he zoom in on it?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to argue with it.
I mean,
That's what
can I
you're
look
here
at
to
it
do.
with my eyes?
That's what you're here to do.
Can I look at it with my eyes?
You're here to argue. You can talk to the deputy.
Can I look at it with my eyes? Is that okay?
Do your eyes like that? Can you zoom it up to full screen? Can you do that with your eyes?
When I zoom it in, it looks
Listen,
about
sir,
the
I'm not
same
trying to argue with you.
size.
If you have a problem with the policy, then you need to take it up with the
Well, policy isn't law, so I mean.
Well,
We haven't seen words that say you can't film inside.
I know, but verbally I'm telling you, and you're going to hear from a deputy. on that.
Tell the sheriff it's an issue for you guys.
If you have an issue with it, you tell the sheriff.
I don't.
Okay, well then, what's your...
Well, you're the one that has an issue with it, not me.
Well, just the camera, because you cannot do that.
Okay. Maybe in secure areas and during visitation, but not in the public lobby.
Go ahead.
It's not a public building.
Yes, it is. This is.
This is out here. You in there right there.
Yes, public access.
Okay.
We didn't go in y'all's secure camera
No,
facility.
but listen, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not going to argue with you either. I'm not
I know
going
what you're doing.
to.
I know what you're doing.
Okay. Just all I'm saying is next time, just don't put your hands on me.
Next time,
I'm not an inmate.
Go try to violate the HIPAA law, I won't.
We've seen enough audits to know who is actually capable of violating HIPAA under the law. It's healthcare workers and facilities, the people who provide healthcare, not citizens or people with cameras. And one thing I'm curious about, if they think the information is private, why would they leave it in places that are visible from the public and then, in defiance of the law, violate the rights of citizens?
What we did, we just referred to buildings anywhere you can.
And you're welcome to do that.
Yeah.
You can do it on any place you want to do it, except in that.
Well, I'd have to disagree with you.
Well, you can disagree, but you're going to be disagreeing with the sheriff or administrator.
That's
Listen,
fine.
That's policy.
I'm fine. It's
We
policy.
have
You're
some
right.
businesses or actually
Let me ask you a
places that say
question. Let me ask you a question. If you were in a cell and you had medical issues or whatever your deal was, do you want somebody staying in the lobby filming that and then putting
Tint
it
the
out somewhere?
window. Period.
You want them blowing it up to full screen? Is that what you want?
I'm zooming in. I can zoom in. It's not on me to
From
violate
the window,
y'all's.
you really
She
can't
was
tell
still
if
in there,
it's a
so
medical issue
you're,
or if
you're
it's
blocking the doorway.
Can't tell, but
Don't obstruct the doorway. That isn't a criminal offense.
when you look at somebody, you can't see the
Yes, it is. You wouldn't know.
Well, that's where you would be wrong. You would be wrong on some of that.
Unless they're laying on the ground and you're
No, you'd be wrong on that too. So, but that's the whole deal. It's not.
Are we done here?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
all good.
They're out.
They were videotaping, zooming in on the cameras on the inside. We came out to stop them. They want to argue the whole point. The point wasn't they were in the lobby. The point was they were zooming in
I
on
do
the
a public
cameras.
area, just so
Yeah, we
we
got
can
the
see
HIPAA laws.
publicly.
Okay.
Refusing to leave, refusing to shut them off, and recording inmates in cells.
Did they ask you to leave?
They did. We did several
Yeah,
times.
we left. So we
No, you,
They're
no,
saying you didn't.
no, you didn't. This
I'm here.
this one.
I mean, I'm outside.
Very
And then they
adamantly
said we
argued.
could be in there publicly.
You could be in there. You
We
could be
asked
in there.
you. We asked you not to record the cameras and inmates in
cameras
the
is the
cells,
issue
and
we had.
And then
they
we stopped.
adamantly kept on doing
No, he
it,
didn't.
zooming
He
in,
went back the same day.
zoomed in, and said they didn't care about
Do you have your
it.
ID on you?
No, I do, but I don't need to give it because I'm not violating any laws or anything. We're just out here walking around.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on so I can find who you are.
How does that help me figure out what's going on? I mean,
Well,
if you
because
knew
I
it-
identify you, and then that way if something comes up, we can contact you later.
What would
And then
come
I
up?
know exactly what I talked to you.
Other than the cameras.
Well, right now, the fact that you're videotaping back in the jail, that's
Well, they've allowed
there's a
it.
right to privacy back there for the inmates.
They have allowed it by having clear glass windows there,
And they
where you can
also-
publicly stand.
They took our names and badges, said they're going to post it online
I didn't say
media. This young man
I
did.
walk up and look in that window right now.
Can I just go ahead and get your IDs?
I'm
You're
not gonna-
videotaping. I don't know what's the big deal is that we know who you are. That's it.
Yeah,
I need you to identify who you are.
we don't need ID. We haven't broke a law. We haven't done anything.
Okay.
We've told you what we're doing. We're just getting video of where we
and
can
you
be public.
can. You publicly you can.
Thank you.
We
But
are.
I'm just
sidewalk's public.
And
So-
where we walked in
so
there,
is the lobby,
it didn't
but-
say restricted area.
But you were not just in the lobby. You were doing
Anything that I area, I'm allowed to film. Okay. If I can see that, that's on you guys. If you don't want people to see that, tint the windows. Tell the sheriff you guys need to tint the windows. I don't have an issue with it.
Apparently you do.
It's like a storefront. It's on display for everybody to see. Whether I zoom in or not, or I'm there, everybody to see out there.
Tint the windows.
It may be an education day for you guys, but we can walk up to that window and zoom in.
We're not in a
And you
secure
talk about
area. We're
HIPAA,
from a
it's
public
not our
area.
responsibility to provide safety for HIPAA. It is the facility.
No, you're right. You're in an area that's. The thing is, they asked you to stop. Did you stop when they asked you?
And we stood there. They
Did you
came
stop
out.
when they asked you?
Well, you don't have to stop
Yeah,
filming
I
when they
already
ask
stopped
you.
when they came out.
It's
Well,
for our
they asked
safety.
you, didn't
It's
they?
for
They
our
didn't
safety.
tell you. They asked you, right?
It's for our
You said they didn't
safety.
have to.
What happened was I saw him coming out, so I walked around and Nevin coming out.
How is it for your
That's basically-
safety?
Okay.
I'm not gonna. If you tell me to turn the camera off, I'm not turning the camera off because then next thing I know, I'm getting beat up or tackled or something. I'm leaving the camera on.
The cameras.
That's
You weren't
happened.
recording us. You're
We're-
recording the
You really
cameras
think
still.
that you're gonna get beat up and tackled if you shut the camera
It's
off?
for my safety, just like that's for your
Everything
safety.
in
No,
there.
I'm not saying that. I'm
We're all running
asking.
video for our own safety. So.
I'm asking a legitimate question. Do you really think you're gonna get beat up and tackled
Well,
if you shut the camera off?
How do you know you're going to get shot the same day? You don't know. Okay, it's for my safety.
No, you
I'm taking
don't.
the precautions. You don't know what's
How's
going to
that?
happen. You
Okay,
you just don't
I don't know how that's for your safety. Obviously, it would help us immensely in finding out who did it to you. But how's the camera going to stop them from doing that to you?
It's evident.
It is evidence.
It's
But
evidence.
is it for your safety? It's not your safety.
It's for my safety.
It's
'cause
for
if
justice.
something happens to me, then I have proof of
But
it.
that doesn't keep you safe. It's already happened to
Okay,
you.
it's
Do you see what I'm saying?
It's safety for me and it's safety for you.
But do you see what I'm saying? The safety issues null and void after that. But justice can be
This
served
is-
better that way. Yes.
Yes,
correct.
exactly. This is my safety.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, get that.
If you don't want anyone back there, put a sign, shut the door.
Or just tell them
So
Once you've been asked to leave, then that's
yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yep, we
Thank you.
left. All right, guys.
Who you guys with?
We're just running around together.
hey, Deputy Schaefer.
Why are you guys so defensive?
We're not. We don't want our rights violated.
It's just our rights. We have a
I-
right.
you guys are freely talking to me right now. You can walk away if you want.
I understand.
I
and I
perceived
agree
you
with you.
because I just wanted to understand your point of view. I wanted you to understand mine. I'm just curious. I mean,
We understand
honestly,
you asking.
to tell you the truth,
Okay.
honestly, we don't deal with this a lot with people just walking around filming everything. I mean, you got a body camera on, and you guys got this fancy apparatus for your phone to
I've
film.
got one on too. We've got a camera if I need it.
Oh, so I'm just curious. It's if I run into something that I'm not used to, I like to question it, find out what's going on.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Just so you guys, we go to government buildings, state buildings, federal buildings, and we see if they respect our First Amendment right to go and film.
First Amendment right.
There's a lot of places they're ill-informed, like these jailers over here. I would really appreciate it. I'm sure you guys are certified, obviously. If you guys can tell them, if we don't have to follow their policy, as long as we're in the public areas, they're fine to film. They're free to film, as long as they're not causing disturbance. They're not breaking the law. We're not violating
I
any.
told you that we've had detention officers come out, surround us, and grab our cameras and damn near throw us to the ground.
So it's just one of those things. I know I'm allowed to go in there and film. I'm not in a secure area. They're saying you can't film in a secure area, which is correct, but I'm standing in a public area. If I can see into it, I can film it.
Yeah.
I'm not back there physically, so they can't say anything to me.
We've had places change their policy in the way they deal with people walking
Exactly.
with cameras. We've had in Oklahoma County, they
You
damn near
do
slammed us.
understand that these jailers, they have a huge weight on their shoulders trying to maintain a safe environment, and we get sued for all kinds of stuff, and they got to try to make sure that they're following policy, they're following law and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And when something like this happens, they feel like they're in a position to try to protect inmates' privacy, stuff like that. You know what I mean? We don't allow cameras to go back there and film back there without certain.
In which case we weren't back there, but
I understand that. I see what you're saying. But what I'm saying, you got to understand that their reactions they're just trying to do their job.
used to grabbing inmates. He came out and grabbed my shoulder. I'm not an inmate. Don't grab on me. So
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to head out. You guys have a safe day.
All right.
What do you think about this one? From the unconstitutional policies, to the prison staff's obstruction of citizens, to the ridiculous excuses, it all shows a lack of professionalism, right? After all, the camera does its job. It exposes the truth. That way we can see who is respecting the law and who is not. What we just witnessed isn't just a series of isolated incidents. It's proof of why public accountability matters. Power doesn't check itself. That's why we must keep filming, keep questioning, and keep demanding accountability. If you agree that every citizen should know their rights, share this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. The truth won't reveal itself. We have to bring it to light.